Hey everyone, how's it going? So we can now click on the post and be taken to this beautiful page where we don't see the post at all. So how about we fix this? All we need to do is go and create a page and create the roots and stuff. You know, we've done this a couple of times already. So let's do it. But I'm going to close some stuff down. I've got too much things open here. So I'll close down some of the files. Post schema can go. User schema can go. Mixins can go. CSS can go for now. Alright, you guys made the cut. Okay, so what we're going to do. Well, in app.js, if you look at what we've done already, we first, where is it? Here. We need to create a root for the post root. Okay, so where are we? In roots, the roots folder. Not in the API one, make sure you don't do it there, but in the actual roots folder. Let's right click, new file, and we're going to call this post roots.js. Alright, a creative name, I know. And we may as well copy the login one. Yeah, let's copy the login one, the login roots.js code, and then just paste it in there. So we got a good start point. And of course, let's take out some of the content from this. In fact, I'll get rid of the post one entirely. That can all go. So all we have in this is the get request one. Now, I don't think we need any of these things, so we can get rid of those. And yeah, all we need to do is essentially just render a page. Although when we go to the post page, we're never going to have it as the root, or root. How do I say this? The rootmost root. Okay, two different words. You know what I mean. It's always going to be with an ID like this. We're never going to set it up so they can just go to the URL /post or something like that. So we will always have an ID. So put that in there. And then, what are we going to do? Let's go back to app.js and let's copy the payload that we used to forward them to the home page. Copying that, and let's paste it here. I told you guys, you're going to be really good at copying and pasting. And now the page title, what's it going to be? Let's just say post. Do we want to say post? What did I use here? View post, that's better. Good thinking, Reese. View post. Oops, post. User logged in can stay as this. User logged in JS can stay as that as well. We've got a page title, great. And now we need the post ID. And the post ID, we already have that. It's in the URL. So we can say post ID is rec.params.id. Okay, and we're obviously taking that from here. And that's it. We don't want to render the login page though. We want to render the post page. And then, of course, pass in the payload. So, oops, make sure you pass that in the right place. So, pass in the payload as well. Okay, so here we are in the views folder. We're going to go ahead and create what are we creating? The post page. So, I'll right-click on that, new file, and let's just call it post.pug, and create that. And then we're also going to open up the home.pug and copy from there because this file is going to be almost identical to that. So paste all that in there, and we don't want the post form on the view post page because we're not going to allow them to submit a post from there. And all the rest can stay the same for now, except this. We don't want to do that. I'm going to use, what am I going to call it? Let's just call it, do we want to call it post.js? You know what, this is what I meant earlier in the course, how we're starting to get too many files named post, and we've got one called posts. So I'm going to actually call this postpage.js. Okay, and what I'm going to do is go back to here and rename this to post page. Okay, so in post roots, call it post page, give that a save, and then in post.pug, we're adding the post page script, which of course we haven't created yet. And then what I'm going to do as well is rename this post.pug file to postpage.pug. So postpage.pug. The reason why is I don't want to, every time I search for post, I don't want to have like 4 different post.js variations, okay? So, yeah. Alright, crisis averted. We can now distinguish between the post pages. So, we're rendering the post page. I'm just checking if there's anything else we need. Rendering the post page. So, app.js, I think we can go back and actually set this root up now. So, with the roots, I'm going to duplicate this line. And then I'm going to change this to post root. Wait, yeah, post root. And this is going to be post roots. Oh my goodness, that was a terrible spelling. Post roots. Okay, and so take that. And then what we're going to do is go down to here, and we're going to tell the app to use this post root. So I've duplicated that line. Now we have two, and I'm going to change this to posts. Now you could use post, or you could use posts. It's really up to you. I think I used post in my my site that I did before, but I want to use posts now. I think so. I'll use the plural. It's entirely up to you. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so we've set that up to use the post route. I think we're good now. So I will go ahead and start the server, and then what we're going to do is oh wait, what am I trying to do? I'm going to go back. Oh, it didn't. I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to log in, and then I'm going to click on one of these, and we don't have anything working. Oh, because I used post there. So I'm going to go back to common.js and just fix that. So change that to a post, or change it to posts, and now it's going to work. Yeah, I'll go back to here, click on this now, and oh, it didn't. I have to refresh the page, I think. Refresh the page, click on this, and now it works. It takes me to the posts page. So it looks better. We're not seeing an error anymore, but of course we're not seeing a post. But don't worry, that is going to be quite straightforward, and we'll do that next.